Hey everyone, it is Benj59 and today is May 9th, Starflyer 59 Day. That's where the 59 in my name comes from. Favorite band for 20 plus years, Starflyer 59. I'm sure you've never heard of them, but definitely worth checking out if you like indie rock and all different kinds of styles. But I digress. I'm here in Steamboat Springs for some family vacation and just got an FTF, and I'm also going to take on the geocaching challenge of the month. So Steamboat Springs is a great ski town. I don't ski, unfortunately, but it's still a great place to come in the summer for hiking and biking, and for me, geocaching. I'll show you guys one of the hot springs here in a second. I'll actually show you Steamboat Spring, which is an earth cache, but I won't show you any of the information that we give the earth cache away. Right above me is this big moose statue, and then the geocache is right here. It was just tucked right down in there. It's kind of a fun story on this one. I had seen that this had published but had not been found for the last couple of weeks, and so when we got up here I was like, okay, I've got to get this thing, and went to the posted coordinates, nothing there, and so I messaged the CEO, who has one find and one hide. Those are always the best hides to try and find when someone is still new to the game, but at any rate, turns out the cords were way off, a couple hundred feet across the river, and so I got updated cords, made it here, and was looking around all these trees that are behind me, nothing. Then checked the hint, which had been updated, and then that led me right to it. There actually is some swag in the cache. There's a little bit of swag there. I am going to add just a little bit more. And I think I've got something special, especially for this GeoChallenge. Alright, so I do have two really cool things. I have got this Cachely sticker, Cachely for iOS. It's my go-to app. I admit I am a beta tester, and there's some really cool features coming up, you guys. So if you're not already using Cachely for iOS, definitely recommend you check that out. The second thing I've got is this. Yes, the Geocaching Vlogger Wooden Nickel. Got this at Geo Woodstock when I was able to meet Joshua. I am a patron, and thank you, Joshua, for all that you do for the geocaching community. It's greatly appreciated and has taught me a lot, actually, and definitely brings joy to my week. So I'm going to put both of these into the container there for the next finder. Hopefully this lasts, because it is kind of close to the water, but I am not going to try to mess with it, so I am taking a bit of a risk. Thankfully it is blocked by the rocks here, so we're all good there, back where it belongs. So as promised, here is one of the springs in Steamboat Spring. It's actually not hot, even though it looks like it's boiling. It's just the action of the water coming up from the earth. You can see some of the discoloration from the rocks. It's only about 70 degrees though, so it's not as hot as it looks. And you can actually see how the water is going from this little spring here. It goes underneath the road, and it just goes right down and joins the Yampa River. Pretty cool. Definitely very stinky though. Very sulfury smell. So here is the infamous Steamboat Spring, and legend has it that when it was first discovered it made a sound like that of a steamboat, so hence the name. And this also flows down from its spouting point down to the Yampa River, and you can see another little spring coming up over there. There's several of them around here. They're really cool. Smelly for sure, but they're not hot, even though they look like it. So definitely one of amazing aspects of nature that you can see up here in the mountains. Towards another cache, but from behind where I'm going, you can see the ski slopes on the mountains. So like I said, I'm not a skier, but this is definitely a world famous place to go skiing. Actually produced the most Olympic skiers out of any town in the US, is my understanding. So a great place to come and visit if you're ever in Colorado. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to the next geocaching challenge of the month. Thanks, Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, and Lisa from Cache Dash Advance.